Hello, my little Luxes. Welcome to another Luxxxy Charms. I almost said Little Channel of Horrors, but this is Luxxxy Charms, and I'm your host, Charcy Lux, and with me today is a very special guest. I think he's a little camera shy. I'm not sure what's going on here. Ah! Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Little Lux's husband. Arcanon. There we go. Names. This could be a fun one.
Well, actually, you know what? I've been teasing it for how long, how many times I've been teasing that I was going to reveal my real name, so this can be the episode.
I mean, it'll probably slip, but I usually just call her Babe, Hun, Sexy Pants, something along those lines, but I usually don't call you by your name in most cases.
Well, I mean, you call me by my one nickname that's basically my name.
Oh, Lenny?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
So, there, my real name is Lindsay. So, the big reveal.
Yay.
Of course, if you've watched Little Channel of Horrors, you would know that Arcanon's real name is Nathan. So, yeah. Nathan.
I am not a secret, apparently.
A secret? Can you keep? No.
I'm shocked she lasted over a year on this one.
I did pretty good. Nobody knew my real name except my close buddies on the horror fam, the mutant fam. So, yeah, there's that big reveal.
Yay!
Yay! But, yeah, we are here on Luxxxy Charms and figured we could do a fun episode. But we also need to remember that it is also Merry Luxmas.
There we go.
Not that you can really see my little antlers unless I go to attack. Oh. He might beat me with his ball. That's what she said. But anyway, so...
By the way, children are not supposed to watch this.
Obviously
throw that out
not. There. No children allowed. We are adult content only.
Not that adult, though. Not this channel. You have to go to our, Pornhub site. We'll talk later.
Anywho, so the idea for you guys to get to know us, which obviously isn't going to be hard, it was that we were going to play a game of Never Have I Ever. Well, I put it up to you guys. It was up to you to give us Never Have I Ever questions. And thank you to the 4 people who had replied to my post. So, Nate.
Tom Brady has more rings.
See, I'm already messing up. I'm calling you Nate. Arcanon and I. Arcanon and.
I can't drink yet.
Hmm?
Just keep going.
Arcanon and I have a random generator that is going to bring up some questions. But there were a couple questions that weren't Never Have I Ever questions, so we figured we would go through those first and kind of talk about those. So
go back to the Twitter. Wait, I think I actually screenshotted it because I was maybe smart.
Maybe. We'll find out.
That's pot. There we go. There we go. So we got from there.
All right. So what's your favorite movie, horror and non-horror? Well, if you had seen my Little Channel of Horrors with DC, our first episode talked about our favorite horror movie, which was John Carpenter's The Thing is my favorite horror movie. And I'm interested to see if you finally could remember and guess my favorite non-horror movie.
It goes on the time of the month, really. No. I mean, at the end of the day,
as soon as I say it,
you'll probably say it because I was like maybe Hocus Pocus, but no, that's not it. Not Enchant. That's wrong.
Think 70s.
Dazed and Confused.
There we go. Yes, Dazed and Confused is my favorite non-horror movie.
Dazed and Confused.
And you didn't tell me yours. What's your favorite horror and what's your favorite non-horror movie?
Well, as a husband of Charcy Lux, I am the outcast who's not the biggest fan of horror movies. Probably why she reaches out to all of you for comfort and love in the fact of...
Moral support.
Moral support, yeah. No. I do like horror movies in general, but there's just... I just don't get as much into them as she does, and that's perfectly fine. Everybody can be different. My favorite horror movie that I can probably watch and rewatch is probably Dale and Tucker versus Evil, because I'm a big fan of comedy, so pushing it to that boundary and just the cast alone is just amazing. So I love Dale and Tucker versus Evil, and for a non-horror movie, one I can always go back to and just rely on is Twister. Scared me as a child, but loved storms, and we've talked about where, I mean, you could call it a creature feature. I mean, do they use lions and sheep noises to make the tornado anyway? So, hey, it works out. Just,
I was going to say that was going to be the joke, that, in a weird way, that Twister is a... Yeah. Especially since you don't like my cheesy B-rated horror movies. I don't like the cheesy ones. They're just... Twister
tits
is
are good, though.
Duh. Twister is totally featured off of like a cheesy B-rated horror movie, except that the Twister is the killer, your slasher,
your slasher that gets like 2 kills the entire movie.
Well, details.
Yeah. They couldn't take Aunt Meg.
No, they can never take Aunt Meg.
You see my cows?
What is your phone doing? There we go. Okay.
Because that's their photos. It's not Twitter. You're sitting there playing on my phone like it's Twitter because I screenshot Twitter photos.
The classic one. How did you two meet? Do I start this story or do you start? I mean, we should sum it up.
Long story short, she followed me around like a lost puppy.
Oh my god.
I was an oblivious idiot, which everyone can agree with.
Don't mind the cat scratching on the door. The
cat's dying to get in, apparently. But, yeah, she obsessed over me, and it was just, love at first sight, and all those fun things. No, I'm terrible at this, but I'll let her.
So, Howard, taking a long story and shortening it up, is that basically...
Who are you?
Who are you? I forgot. Oh my god, what's your name?
I get hit in the head too much.
Hi, I'm Charcy.
Hi, I'm Arcanon.
Hey. But it was nothing like that. So what had happened was that years ago, he originally was engaged to another woman. If you want to call her a woman.
Everybody has their life.
And she, unfortunately... Well, to my fortune.
Yeah, to our fortune.
To her misfortune. She cheated on him. And unfortunately, you had gained the persona of
fuck all women.
Yeah.
One of those situations, drank a bottle of UV Blue in 10 minutes. Now I can't drink any more of that ever. Side note.
Yeah. So my cousin and her boyfriend... Well, actually, I should say, my cousin was dating one of Nate's Arcanon's good friends.
It's already out in the Twitterverse. YouTubeverse now, I guess.
And,
YouTubeverse. Twitter.
So, my cousin and Nate's friend, who was her boyfriend, decided, well, we should have Arcanon meet Charcy, because she's just the type...
They said Nate and Lenny.
Yeah, they said their real names. Because,
if that even
I was the type that I didn't really date people. I've dated a few times, but I was always the type that I was friends with everybody. And I had a lot of really close guy friends. So they're like, we'll just have him meet Lenny, and it will be like an easygoing chick that he'll just get along with.
They like the same kind of music. I think that was the thing that they were like, you both like the same kind of music, so it's perfect. Because that always works.
Well, and then my cousin said that she snuck on you where you were at a party and you were all drunk, and she pulled out a picture of me And this would have been back when I was a senior in high school. So she pulls out my senior picture. It's like,
what do you think of her?
This girl?
I'm trashed, okay?
Oh, no, it would have been a junior picture.
It had been a junior picture because you were senior when I was dating you.
Mm-hmm.
And she pulls out this picture, and I'm nowhere near conscious. And I just, of course, look at pretty blonde and go, yeah, she looks good. I mean, that answer is very true at the end statement. However, drugs and alcohol, well, no drugs. Never done drugs in my life. I work at a pot farm, though.
I was like, where is this confession coming from that I have never heard?
Drugs and alcohol make you go, I've never done drugs.
Anyway, so...
Actually.
You know, this is going to be so long just because of our
I'll
talking
shut up now.
about...
It'll be best. Later, I'll just hide over here.
Anywho. So, obviously, in comes me, where it was the day that we were going to meet, and my cousin had her graduation party, and I thought the perfect opportunity for us to meet was at her graduation party. But she had me and my close friend at the time come and stay the night, and they're like, we'll hang out the night before, and then you'll be able to hang out with Nate and get to know him. So out comes a very young Nate at the time. He was 20 at the time.
Yeah, I wasn't even 21 yet.
You were 20 at the time. And he had just gotten off of working.
What? Yeah, no, you're fine. Keep going.
And was getting off of his job, and he was a door-to-door salesman at the time. And he was in his fancy dress. It comes out in a pink shirt.
Peach.
Pink.
Peach.
And my cousin, on a dime, stops, looks in the back seat at me and my friend. She's like, oh my God, he doesn't dress like that. Why is he dressed like that? She looks at her boyfriend. Why is he dressed like that? And of course, her boyfriend's like, I don't know.
He's seen me dress up nice, so it wasn't a surprise to him, but apparently I'm supposed to always wear black and metal.
Your Led Zeppelin
My
or
Zeppelin,
your Pink Floyd,
Metallica shirt at all times. I can't look nice.
So, taking a very long story from a long night of us, I'm not typically, like, the type of person to care about relationships or, like,
Still isn't, I'll tell you right now.
Or fawning over someone.
Henry Cavill.
Well, now. You give me a hot and bothered now. Thanks. So, taking the long story and shortening it is that I realized that I was following him around. And I'm like, why do I really, really want to talk to this guy? And it hit me. And I'm like, I think I actually like him. Well, he was oblivious. So me trying to get his attention, like, later in the night, I was doing the typical, like, hiding his controller from him when him and his buddy were trying to play video games. And it's like, hey, let's watch a movie. And, you know, throwing pretzels at him.
I love pretzels.
I know you love pretzels.
So it worked out, so...
So anyway, getting
that's how we met.
Long story
short, short. How many minutes was that? Or about 10?
How did he propose?
Crap. Take any fantasy women or men or whatever have about the most perfect proposal you could get from the person you love and throw it in a toilet. Like, it was...
You were nervous.
Bad.
You were nervous.
I proposed the night she was getting onto a plane and leaving. Hey, will you marry me? Cool, later. You're going to some city in the South. Good luck.
I was in Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, it was nice. I got to show off my engagement ring while I was down there. So, I mean...
Oh, it was in a dark room also. Like, a dark, like, getting ready for bed, dark room.
We were in our PJs.
I was just out of nowhere.
It was in my living room.
I had it on me at all times, and then it was just like, you know what, no, now. And,
you were shaking.
I was nervous as hell, but,
You didn't throw up.
I didn't throw up. That's a positive note, because that'd have been weird. But yeah, it was terrible.
So.
But it is funny.
And what's an interest you both have? Well, I mean...
Well, we both like Henry Cavill the same.
Yeah, we both love The Witcher. And we both really, really love gaming, and especially D&D.
D&D, anime, you know, we have a good love for stuff.
So,
music.
We should be good to start for the official Never Have I Ever questions.
Oh, God. Right.
So we're going to do the typical...
Define official.
I could still read these ones first, then I can give you the
Oh, that's right. You did have a few people that participated.
So...
Here's judging you, Twitter.
No!
I'm kidding.
I think I need to start drinking already. But, what were we talking about?
Never have I.
Oh, and the rules to Never Have I.
The whole episode.
Thank you, baby. So, the whole rules of Never Have I Ever is that you say a Never Have I Ever, and if you have done it, you take a drink. Now, if we both drink,
there's no
we
story.
just carry on.
No story
But
time.
if only one person drinks, they have to share their story.
It usually works with a group of more people, because
well,
when I'm reading a question, I can pick a question of what I want to make her say, or vice versa. But we'll just be as honest as possible.
Yeah, and usually, if you're in a group of people, the likelihood of having only one person drink is like slim to none.
Yeah.
So
you usually have a couple stories. It's more about just getting drunk.
No, a lot of these things will probably be things that we've done together. So we'll
you know the passcode to my phone?
Well, duh. It's the same as my passcode. We're one of those couples. All right. So, first one is, never have I ever traveled to a foreign country.
Define foreign, but I guess the Bahamas are foreign. Oh, God, eggnog, yes. With whiskey. I was waiting for that.
Never have I ever been awake for 24 hours straight or more.
Wow.
Never have I ever snuck into a movie without paying.
Ooh.
I've had friends sneak into the movie theater.
I don't think
we've always paid.
I think I've always paid. Yeah.
We've done the trick where we pay for another movie and
go
then
to a different
sneak into another one.
So I mean but that's because.
But we're paying. So no.
What do you think, YouTube? Leave in the comments. Thank you. Is that how we do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never have I ever snuck into... Oh, wait, I just read that one. Never have I ever lied about seeing a movie. Never have I ever lied about seeing a movie TV show just to impress someone. I've never
People
lied.
do that?
I was going to say, I've never lied. I've had instances where I thought I watched the movie and start watching it and realize that I have not seen it, type of thing.
Okay, I can understand that, but wait, do people do this?
We've had old friends like that.
Why would you lie about seeing something?
All right, it's your turn for the generator. Generate some questions.
All right, we're going to generate 20. How about that for now?
For now.
And the ad says, make a man fall in love.
Oh, okay. Already done that.
Wow, look, never have I ever snuck into a movie. Never have I ever donated an organ. That'd be... Well, people can do that on this. This is kind of bad.
Yeah, you can donate a kidney.
Some of these are kind of bad, actually. They were pretty good when we first tried this.
Mm-hmm. Well, why'd you take it off on there?
Never have I ever won more than $50 gambling. That's actually true. I don't gamble enough. Unless you count magic cards. That's a gamble. Never have I ever gone commando. Oh. Oh, yeah.
You were with me.
Yes, it's true.
Never have I ever been camping? That's one?
Okay, this generator went down the drain in one shot, apparently.
They're probably down below.
I know, I'm just generating a few here.
Oh, well, there's one. Never have I ever lied on a dating profile, but you know what? I've never had a dating profile.
I haven't either, that I know of. Maybe.
Never have I ever snooped through a friend's room, cabinets, or property.
Ooh. Have I done that? Snoop is a general term?
I've been with friends, and we've snooped through their parents' stuff.
Yeah, because you want to find porn.
Does that count?
Does that count?
It says through a friend's room. I never did that to a friend.
Yeah, I never did it to a friend.
But it'd be like me and my friends rifling through their parents' stuff. And we've done that at...
Yeah, the kids do that all the
Sorry,
time.
Mom. But yeah, we used to do that. And we used to do that, too.
So I guess we both drink, because we've done it in some form.
In some form, we have.
Well,
with
sure.
friends.
I need more reasons to drink. These things suck.
Never have I...
Ever done a drive-by of an ex or crush's house? I've never done it.
The ex that cheated on me drove by his house, and I may have hit his car with my car.
With the Sable?
Remember that dent in the bumper? I thought I told you that story.
Nope. Not that I remember, but...
You probably just don't remember.
I don't remember.
We've been together so long.
You know, that is very, very, very true.
How long have we been together?
Hey, perfect. Never have I ever hit a parked car. Literally was the next question.
Does it count if it's on purpose? Never have I ever received nudes.
Okay, question. Bullshit.
I've received nudes.
So we all have. Especially if you've been married.
Mm-hmm. There's the
never
one that one of them asked.
Never have I ever cried at work.
Oh,
Actually, I've done that. So how long do we do this till we're out of drink? Unfortunately, these are kind of bad. We're going to go to the never.
You should go to the one that I had that I told
doing.
you to go to in the first place.
I'm going to go there.
I kept giving him crap because I had... Well, the problem is I had saved everything and put it in my phone.
Guess what we're using to record?
We're using my beautiful iPhone 13 Pro Max.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. Because that camera is better than the other camera. So... But yeah, it doesn't work if I have all the questions saved in that phone that we're using to record.
Never have I ever stood up somebody on a date.
No.
No? Okay, well. I know I haven't. I've had like 4 dates in my life outside you. So, that's that. There goes that.
She goes into sleep mode.
I forgot to turn that off.
How do we turn
Don't worry about it now.
yeah, we should be fine.
We can always...
We'll edit that out.
Never have I ever dumped someone over a text.
We didn't really text back when we were all in high school.
Oh, that's right. I got a phone after I was out of high school.
And I got mine when I met you.
And you haven't dumped me yet.
No.
So...
No. We're old.
Never have I ever shoplifted. I was trying to make myself tell a story. When was this? Well, I guess we don't have to tell.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Never have I ever catfished someone.
Well, I can tell my shoplift story. I was a kid and I didn't know I was shoplifting.
Oh, I was with Freddie.
Oh, well, that
he was not a good great best man at my wedding. Great guy growing up. We were hellions.
Mm-hmm. But no, mine's real simple. You remember in either Walmart or Shopko or any of them, and then their garden center section with all the silk flowers in that?
Oh, okay.
As a kid, I used to go and take some of the flowers, and I would take them home with me. And the one day my mom finally realized, she's like, where are you getting all these flowers? And I'm like, from the store. My mom's like, oh my God. My child's stealing flowers and nobody's noticing. I didn't know. I never told you that.
Oh, that's fine.
What question did you come across?
Never have I ever spent more than 200, and it's in euro pounds, on a night out. I'm sitting there going, God, that's cheap.
Back in the day, but nowadays, never have I ever DM'd a
Celebrity.
Celebrity? I can't
Have I
speak.
DM'd a celebrity?
I have.
I mean, it goes on what your definition of a celebrity is.
Yeah, just somebody that's well known and
I've talked to...
And you've talked to, and you've DM'd quite a few voice actors and actresses, so yeah. That's one that at least is a safe for me. Never have I ever caught my parents having sex.
I mean, I did.
No, I've never heard this story.
I got yelled at, and things were thrown at me. And my dad was pissed.
How dare you interrupt us?
I was a kid. I was like fucking 9, maybe a little younger. I didn't know. I just... Doors shut. Don't go in from that point on out.
Mm-hmm. Never have I ever fancied someone in this room. That's a mean question. Can you imagine saying
nobody
that at a party
drinks
and nobody drinks?
Cricket noise insert here.
Never have I ever got drunkenly locked out of the house. I've never drunkenly done it. But that one morning that I was rushing out to the car and...
that happens to a lot of people.
And I walked out, grabbed my purse, my lunch pail, my phone.
You know?
And then I'm like, where's the keys? I've already locked the door behind me. Never have I ever had a threesome.
I haven't.
Mm-mm.
Never have had a one-night stand. Nope.
No? Oh, unless you count.
I'm a long-ass one-night stand.
It hasn't stopped. Never have I ever slept with a coworker. Oh, that's right.
You know, my ex.
Your ex.
It's like, well, I'm fucked.
I don't think you and I have ever been coworkers.
Yeah, unless you count college.
We went to college together, but we never were in the same departments when we did work.
But we worked for the college.
Oh, except for the art department. So, I guess.
Yeah, see, I'm out of drink, so we're just gonna...
You get to share mine now.
What?
Share! Sharing! Sharing is caring.
They say that about Rona, too. Never have I ever Googled sex positions.
Not recently. You get bored in high school.
Yeah. I just Googled porn. Does that count? I mean, in theory, I guess that's sex positions, right? We'll just drink.
The wrong kind of sex positions.
Or the right.
Well, let's go ahead and do one last one.
Pick a number 1 through...
5!
Of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Never have I ever lied to get out of going to work. I need that. How much is left? Okay.
We don't drink that whole thing. There's a lot in there. Nathan!
She doesn't trust my judgment with alcohol.
I just don't trust your judgment in general. How about that?
All right, well, that was that.
Well,
Leaking.
that's what she said. Brian would be so proud.
Brian?
B. From the horror fam. He's in the watch party.
I'm not in the watch. Well, I am.
In the
I am,
watch
but
party.
unfortunately, I haven't gotten Arcanon onto my new phone, so I
So he's been
don't
missing all
see anything on that. So, my bad, people. I'll try to get on there now that I guess I'm doing this. So, yeah, fun times.
But yes, one that, like I said, hopefully it gives you a little introduction to
Our lovely relationship.
We have, like I said in my last episode, we've been together almost 17 years in May, and we just celebrated 14 years of marriage in July. It will be 15 next July. Are we doing anything special for our 15th?
I don't know, you paying?
I'm always paying.
That's just true. Hookers and blow?
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, alright.
Hookers and blow.
Perfect.
Okay, that's a good way to celebrate 15 years of marriage. Anyway. Stay in school, kids.
Don't become like us. Oh, wait. Trade school. Trade school.
If don't go to college, go to trade school.
Unless you're going to college to be something, don't
Like
just
medical,
go to college.
lawyer. Don't be art students like
Don't
us.
be art students. Look at what happens. Actually, no. There's some really great stuff from great people back there, but we're all a special breed.
Very special. But thank you so much for joining us on another Luxxxy Charms and for joining me, Tracy Lux, and
I'm not doing any flamboyant.
and my beautiful husband, Arcanon. And yes, you got introduced to our names because I figured today would have to be the day that you say my name.
It's going to happen at some point.
Slip, so.
Y'all know my name. You get to know hers now. So it's just a matter of time now that the rest of her followers know it.
It's fine. They don't know our last names. We'll keep it that way. But anyway, thank you once again for joining us. And you can find me on my Twitter for Charcy Lux.
Oh God, what's mine? I'll put it up at the back of the video.
We'll put
You'll
it at
see
the
it.
end for him.
It's like Arcanon something. Maybe it's just straight Arcanon.
Arcanon
I think it's just
Bullrun.
Bullrun, maybe.
Velrune.
Oh, I gotta look it up, I guess.
And otherwise, you can find me on my Instagram for Charcy87. I don't use it as often as my Twitter. But thank you once again for joining us here on, and let's give a big applause to Arcanon on his first episode, and actually a big applause because you are officially you're popping my cherry for actually having someone physically here with me. I know, popping my cherry.
I've done that before.
But thank you for joining us. This was a lot of fun. And hopefully we can do more videos together. And we hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic night. And we'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye.